a little book here. Oh my gosh, it's the best it's ever been, which is not saying much, but look at that. Alright, gotta remember where this is. I'm gonna draw around its feet on the floor in Sharpie, which is all I had last time, so all my notes from last stream are in Sharpie on here. We had quite a change in fortune, as you can see. We had some rings, then no rings, and some rings. This is critical commentary, and as you can see from up at the top here of the stream, we've got all of Sonic's stats all laid out beautifully. Star Trek The Next Generation title font. Is that what it is? It could be. I just found a font I like. Oh, right. On the, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. This one, not the one on my stream. Yes, the Bone Zapper is Star Trek Next Generation type font. Yeah, so we got a Chaos Emerald, hooray. Some power sneakers and sneaker boosters. I think I used the power sneakers, but I don't know if it didn't really tell me to get rid of them, so I don't know why he doesn't just use them all the time. But maybe it just doesn't occur to him because he's not the smartest. So we know that the Chaos Emeralds are in Chemical Plant, and there's also a Magno ladder in there. I think we might need that at some point to take down the devious Robotnik and his bone zapping machine. There's also one in Aquatic Ruin, along with the Sky Poon, which always makes me chuckle. Because poon is a funny word for ladies' little bits. Or maybe not little bits. The front to bottom, as it's sometimes referred to. Emerald Hill, there's one there as well. And Sonic Sneaker Boosters. So I guess we've been there because we've got the Sneaker Boosters. I don't know. I don't really remember much about last time, if I'm honest. Although, obviously, it's a very exciting game. I mean, book. Which keeps you guessing at every turn. I also thought that... I mean, we've done different... Oh. That is not visible at all. Look, camera, look. As we've done a different drawing thing each time so far, I'll do a physical drawing this time. So this one I just sort of started, it's very sketchy. I guess you're not going to be able to... Oh no, it's kind of visible here. As I get through the drawing further and further, I guess it'll become more visible. That might just be a really boring segment of the stream. Like, while a poll is happening, you just watch me draw invisible lines on a bit of paper. But anyway, that's content for you. With everyone's favourite, the... Oh. Wait, why can't my camera see anything? Here? The old IKEA pencil. Yeah. So that's roughly the plan. And the usual poll malarkey. My bookmark is still in here, so probably should note down the page. Alright, I can't remember which of these it is. I think it's Robotnik charging up his machine. So part, I don't know where we are now, 3? Starting at page 100. Robotnik charging battery. There we go. I think that's where we are. I think that's where we are. I'm gonna just assume that's where we are and just push forward. Right. So Your promised cat interruptions? Thousands. Before you ask. Both. Both cats. They will interrupt as and when they see fit. And also, hi Gigi. And also, sorry, I didn't spot you a couple of streams ago, and then I felt really bad when I watched it back. And I was like, oh, Gigi was there, and I didn't even say hello. So, hello twice. Maybe I said this last time as well. Well, double hello, and maybe even triple hello as a make-up for it.
Hello.
Hello. Short and sweet. Hi, Cressy. Thank you for, goodness, 15 months. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. That's a lot. Yeah, thank you. I hope you're well and everything is alright with Chaos? Chaos? Yes. You're very durable. Well, that's good to know. Durability is a top quality in a person. And a car and a tin opener, which I find often let me down right when I need them most. Which I guess is every time you use one, really, because you need it. If you don't need it, you don't use it. Anyway, that bit of wisdom is over. Good. Okay, here we go. Robotnik is recharging the batteries of the flying machine. Sonic knows that he has a slim chance of grabbing the machine and trying to fly off in it. Robotnik has wandered off to the other side of the lab and he isn't looking Sonic's way. Using his quick wits, Sonic must try to score at least 7. This is difficult but worth a try. If Sonic succeeds, then turn to 214. If he fails, turn to 265. Right. So, this is not a chat decision, unfortunately. This is decided by one of the dice. Now, as you almost certainly remember, there is Tails Cup, which is orange, Tails Die, which is also orange. We have Sonic Cup, which is blue, and a Sonic Die, which is blue. Hopefully you are following so far. In different combinations, these dice and cups are either lucky or just foul, just awful, really awful. So we have to work out what combination we're going to go for this time. I'm going to go to start with Tails Die and Sonic Cup. Comme ça. Waiting for a phone call. Ooh, to get surgery date. Ah, congrats. 7 weeks. Still a while to wait, but yeah. But that's good. Hopefully Sassy Cressy didn't need to come out to get what she needs. But yeah, it's good that things are moving forward. I'm okay, thank you. Had a difficult week, but doing okay. The dog that I kind of helped raise as a puppy, who then became my parents' dog, we had to have put down on Tuesday, which was awful. And then on Wednesday, Jane decided to eat like half a metre of string for God knows what reason. And so we had to take her for an emergency appointment to the vet, but actually it just passed out without, passed straight through without any ill effects. So that is all well. Stop saying the Sassy Cressy. Okay, well that's good. Although Sassy Cressy does sound fun and fun to say. Everyone been okay. Well, that's really good. My friend was saying on Saturday that she had to go at the ice cream man because he was playing his music on the street. I'm like, yeah, that's what ice cream fans do. So that was strange, but I guess it upset her. But yeah, poor ice cream van man. He was probably not prepared for my friend in full force. But anyway, spicy cressy. Right, so we've got Tails, Die, and Sonic Cup. Quick wits we're rolling against, which is a 2. We have to get a 7 or more, and keen mathematicians amongst you will know that we then need a 5 or 6, which is unlikely, mathematically speaking. So we're gonna go for it and just hope that luck is on our side. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. 1. That is, I mean, we're gonna go with whatever's least useful. Yes. Okay, we're not gonna be using that combination again. That is for sure. Right, so we failed. We're gonna go to 265. 265. 265. There we go. Here we are. Right. Okay. As Sonic makes for the flying machine, Robotnik reappears. With a speed that amazes Sonic, he gets into the machine and flies off through the launch bay. There is nothing for it but for Sonic to try and get the emeralds he needs to reverse the power of the beam. If Sonic hasn't been to the chemical plant zone, turn to 58. We have. If Sonic has been to the chemical plant zone and has collected the emerald, but he has not been to the aquatic ruin zone, then turn to 150. I think this is the case for us. If Sonic has collected the emeralds from the chemical plant zone and the aquatic ruin zone, but he has not been to the Emerald Hill zone, turn to 112. If Sonic is still short of an emerald after having visited the chemical plant zone, the aquatic ruin zone, and the Emerald Hill zone, and turn to 236. This really assumes that you have the patience and memory for what's happened so far in the book, which I do not. Also, I guess it assumes that you're reading it all in one go and not over several weeks. So I don't think we've been to Aquatic Ruin Zone based on the things we have. We don't have a Sky Poon, that's for sure. And I desperately want one of those. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Turn to 150. 150. My knowledge of numbers... Oh. Oh. Huh, look. There are other ways of winning. But we're not there, sadly. Okay, here we go. The Aquatic Ruin Zone is an amazing place. Sonic thinks that it's one of his favourite zones. Catch was not so sure. The water makes him nervous. He is worried that it will make him rusty. What should they do? They can head for the waterfall just ahead of them. Turn to 254. On the other hand, they could try to call for Cool Knick-Knack. Turn to 101. Now, Cool Knick-Knack, I believe, has all of these mystical, magical items that we're looking out for. So, we'll do a poll. Right, poll is there. Right, here we go. Okay, yes. Aquatic Ruin Zone. Where to? We are going to either go to the waterfall or cool. Oh, it's Nick, not Knick-Knack, because he's like a bad Nick, but Knack. Do you get it? Yeah. We'll go with a couple of minutes for that, just to catch our breath a little bit on this exhilarating ride. Now, this requires this to appear. Yes, get your choices in now. Decisions are important. I want to know your thoughts and feelings on the matter. These are important to me. And we will get on with it, whatever you decide. I was going to maybe do some drawings, so could carry on with this one here. Let's see. So we've got, at the moment, this is when Robotnik's just zapped Tails. Tails has a poorly ankle, and Sonic's like, should I help my best friend in the world or not? I think we did decide to help him in the end, which I'm pleased about, because Tails is the best. So we're going to put some firmer lines in now. These might actually meant to be really tidy lines. I can't remember my drawing class. Here we go. Here is the gun, which looks a bit like an engine oil can, which is not the intention. So here's the business end of it. It's got some like little things along the side that I think will light up as it's firing its business. And these are his little cheek whiskers. And his happy little face. I don't know how visible this is. Maybe that's right. Oh no, it's a tie. Oh no. Well, in these cases, I get the deciding vote. So, ha ha ha, you are at my mercy. Let's call for Cool Knack Nick, because I think he might give us the poon. Hopefully. 101. Oh, fuck. 101. Here we go. Right, here we go. Cool Knack Nick, Cool Knack Nick, where are you? Oh wait, I have to do his voice. Cool Knack Nick, Cool Knack Nick, where are you? Shouts Sonic, feeling stupid and sounding stupid. I can't remember Catcher's voice. Something like, Mr. Cool, screams Catcher. He said he liked to be called that, he reminded Sonic. Oh, Mr. Cool, screams Catcher. He said he likes to be called that, he reminds Sonic. Okay, Mr. Cool, replies Sonic, still feeling stupid. He doesn't come, even to Mr. Cool. Should they call him again, turn to 44, or should they give up and head for the waterfall, turn to 254? Okay, I guess we'll poll this again. Right. You ready? Ready for more big decisions? Okay, new poll. Give that a couple of minutes so I can carry on with my nice drawing. And we'll put that on the screen. New poll is up. Oh, that's a pen. I want a pencil. Right. Oh yeah, I wanted to make his eyes sort of evil shape. And he's got a big dome like this. And he's really happy because he's got his gun. Then he's got a kind of a collar like this. There we are. And he's very egg-shaped. So he's not really that egg-shaped in the games, I don't think. Not egg-shaped enough for my liking anyway. Do you like those egg shapes? Maybe I should have given this like a little windshield and a steering wheel, but it's too late now. Right, and then we've got Sonic down here looking quizzical. Let's do him next. Where do we start? Let's start with the ear. Yeah. And the spikes. Right. I think I've put his nose in the wrong place, really. Yeah. There we go. There's this little snouty bit. He's like got little thinking eyes. Little quizzical mouth. Here you go to the waterfall. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I think I would have done the same thing, so this is good. This is almost seamless. Barely any technical difficulties whatsoever. Alright, we're going to give up and go to 254. 254. Which might make our new little friend Rust. But fuck him. Okay. The two adventurers zoom through the waterfall. In fact, Catcher beats Sonic to get past it first. Amazed, Sonic turns and looks at his new friend, who is already trying to wipe the water off his back. Ugh, I hate water, says Catcher. All Sonic can think of is flushing spiders down the plug hole of a bath, and he begins to laugh. Seems a bit cruel, but we've all done it. There is another waterfall further on, and beyond that a slope rising up. Turn to 63. 63. Come on. There. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. The slope is quite steep, but at the top is a clutch of 5 rings. Sonic and Catcher look at them and try to decide whether they should go for them or not. If you think that they should, turn to 267. If you think that they should press on and forget the rings, then turn to 124. I want the rings, but I'm going to pull it. Right, okay. Okay, here we go. Rings. Go for the rings, or press on. Press on, or ringless. Okay. Cast your votes now. Now. Let's get back to this. Drawing. Maybe I should move the poll. Maybe. Let's move it. Here? Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. Alright. We'll go with that. Maybe the writing's too big. I could shrink it. Yeah. Yeah. That's good, right? That's good. Okay. Right, back to the drawing. I don't really know how to draw his arms. Okay. Kind of cheating and using the book as inspiration. Okay. He's got a little fist. That saved me from trying to draw fingers, which are impossible. It looks like a crab claw. Oh well. Here's his legs, obviously. This will be the front leg. Now, I don't actually have an eraser, which we call a rubber in the UK, so I just have to get this right first time. Might as well use a pen really, but yeah. Okay, there's his tummy. Press on! Oh, ringless! Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are trying to kill me. I think I already lost a life. No. No, I didn't lose a life. I think I could have chosen to lose a life or all my rings. I chose to lose all my rings. Okay, let's carry on regardless. I think we need rings for cool neck as well. Right, press on without the rings. Fine. 1, 2, 4. I promised to abide by the laws of the poll. Such accusations. Oh, I've been missing a lot. You should take drawing classes. Oh, that's so cute of Grom. That's so nice. D&D, hello. Hi. I have not much idea either. D&D. So what we're going through the book as per usual, Zone Zapper, and then when we get to a poll decision, if it's a reasonably long one, I kind of carry on with my drawing. I'm doing a kind of physical drawing this time with a pencil and everything. It's an IKEA pencil, fully licensed IKEA pencil. Where is it? There. Yeah, official IKEA pencil. Yeah, just kind of pressing on really. We've gone to the aquatic ruin zone, which players of the game will remember this from. And that's where we got to so far. Does that? Yeah, it's an IKEA pencil. It's. I don't know if you're supposed to take them with you, but everybody always does. They always have hundreds of them, so. Yes, they do furniture, but I think they do like a little bit of paper so you can write down all of the things you need as you go along, so that you can get them yourself from the warehouse, which I'm not sure I'm a big fan of because I always think I'm going to pick up the wrong thing because it all just has a load of codes on it and I can never really tell. I need a picture to know what I'm getting. Yes, I am very bad with spiders. I was sitting in here once playing a co-op game, and like it was like one of those like thin-legged ones, my friend calls them attic spiders, and it just like it was coming down, 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 like right in front of me, and I panicked because I've got the table in front of me and my earphones were kind of in the way, and I just like clambered over the chair and then just sort of stood there and watched it hanging over my keyboard. I was like, I don't know what to do now. But yeah, I think that spider's probably dead now, so that's good. Like loads of odd stuff. Yeah, IKEA do loads of weird stuff that you wouldn't expect. They do pretty much everything. And food. Yum. Yeah, AI art would agree. Yeah, I have forgotten what I was talking about now, and I hadn't noticed that chat had moved on so much so soon. Such accusations. Well. Look, if everybody wants me to die, then that's fine. Sonic will. Yeah, I mean, he always comes back, doesn't he? Always comes back to life. Fingers drawing up. Oh, yeah. Yes. I did see a video on why it can't draw hands, which I thought was quite fun and interesting. Okay, here we go. Sonic and Cat. Oh yeah, so let's have a closer look at this beautiful artwork here, which kind of spoilers for this section, but here we go. Sonic and Catcher trudge on and arrive at a column sticking out of the ground. It is covered in weeds, and as Sonic walks towards the column to get a better look, an arrow shoots out, aimed directly at his head. Sonic needs to use his quick wits to avoid the arrow. He will need to score 6 or more to prevent injury. If he is successful, turn to 84. If he fails the test, then turn to 149. Okay, Tails die and Sonic Cup failed us before, so we have to try a different combination. So we've got Tails die and Sonic Cup. No, not happening. So maybe Tails die will be happier in Tails Cup. Give that a go. Maybe Tails just doesn't like being inside Sonic and have a bit more ginger beer as a treat. Delicious. One bit of advice. Oh god. Excuse me. 2 bits of advice. One is don't drink fizzy drinks on stream if you don't want to burp and be disgusting into the mic. Second bit is, if you're drinking ginger beer, make sure you've breathed in before you put your mouth to the hole. Because if you breathe in while you're at the hole, all of the fiery ginger goes into your lungs and makes you cough. Right, so we are rolling against a 2 on our quick wits to score 6 or more. So we need a 4, 5 or 6, which Tails Die and Sonic Cup completely failed to produce last time. So I'm very dirty now, sorry. Life lessons with Polly. I've got a lot of useful advice for people. Right, here we go. 3. So close. Oh no, I don't have any rings either because of you lot. Right, let's see what's happening to us. Well, we're not using that combination again. Although that was better than Tails Die and Sonic Cup, which gave us a 1, very cruelly. If he fails the test, then turn to 149. 149. Okay. Oh. One of the arrows hits Sonic, so he must lose a life or all of his rings. Oh. Or all of his rings. If this is Sonic's last life, then your adventure ends here. It is not. So we can continue only moderately molested. Okay. We have 0 rings. So we are going to cross off this life here. No more. And we press on with only 2 lives. Only 2 lives. It's probably happened to all of us. We've all taken an arrow in the face in Aquatic Ruin Zone, right? 27. I mean, he's kind of okay, but he's not. He died. Oh, did I get rid of this? Yeah. Did the pole just appear back on the screen? It looked like it did, right? Anyway. It was a tricky roll to make. Well, I mean, it was a 50-50, but, you know, it did its best, I guess. It was the most it could have been whilst not being successful. I don't know if that makes it better. For a split second, yeah, you just think... I think it would have just grazed his head with the 3, right? If 4, 5 and 6 mean he dodged, then he should just have like a bit of fur missing off his head. Anyway. Sonic and Catcher head for what they hope will be the end of the zone. Why? There is still no sign of the emerald and Sonic is beginning to wonder whether they have missed it. We can't have missed it, says Catcher. Don't be too sure about that. Maybe we should have asked Cool Knick-Knack for a map, replies Sonic. As if to confirm Sonic's fears, they reach a sheer cliff. There doesn't appear to be a way around it. It's really very high with only a handful of points to help climbing. Catcher is a spider. Oh, here we go. What should Catcher and Sonic do now? Sonic can try to climb up on his own, turn to 65. Alternatively, Catcher can try to climb, then pull up Sonic using his web. There is one other option. They could just wait and see whether anything happens. Turn to 190. Okay. Right, here we go. Right, another poll. Climbs up. Spider Badnik climbs. Okay. Go. Choosing time for everybody. We'll carry on with this little drawing here. Kind of can't remember what Tails looks like either. So he's right in the path of these bad vibes that are coming across. So he's kind of got like little whiskers, right? He's got little whiskers here like this. Here we go. Oh, his head probably shouldn't really be that wide. Big eyes. So he's got his like arm up as if to protect himself. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go. Well, it could be better, it could be worse. There's his little body, and then with this harm, he's like holding onto his ankle. I think I'm gonna need to make his body a bit shorter here. I should have brought an eraser, but it's okay. Wait to see what happens. Ooh, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, he needs a nose. That's probably why it looks a bit weird. Well, a reason. Alright, wait and see. Alright. We are going to 190. 190. Oh. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. As the two friends wait, they start to talk, wondering what will happen after this adventure. Well, what will we do when we meet after this is over? Asks Catcher. We'll say hello and have a chat about it all. You'd like Tails too, replies Sonic. Things will be different then. Suppose you attack me, asks Catcher. What makes you think that I would, especially after going through all this together, says Sonic. Catcher is not convinced, but he tries to smile with his mechanical face. The machinery wasn't designed for this, so the smile just looks like an evil grin. Sonic stares at him, not quite sure what is going on in Catcher's head. Then something happens that brings them both back to reality. There is a low, rumbling sound that seems to come from the face of the cliff. The two friends get ready for an attack, and it comes too. Bursting out of the cliff face is a grounder, its drill-like nose spinning madly around. Sonic will have to fight it. The grounder has a fighting score of 6 and needs to be hit twice to be destroyed. If Sonic wins, turn to 128. If Sonic loses the fight and loses a life, turn to 210. If this is Sonic's last life, then your adventure ends here. Well, we have 2 lives left, so let's hope this fight goes okay. So we need to use strength, I'm assuming, to fight. Strength is a 3. Yikes. Okay. So right, I have to remind myself of the fighting rules for Grounder. From Grounder's perspective. So Sonic needs a score of 3 to hit Grounder, and then he gets a turn, Grounder gets a turn, which uses the rules in the front, which are, I think it's like 10 or something that he needs to hit us. Lives. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay. All of Sonic's enemies have a fighting score. This is a number between 5 and 10. The lower the number, the worse they are at fighting. To fight them, roll the die and add it to the ability score that Sonic is using. If Sonic rolls higher or equal to an enemy's fighting score, then he has hit his opponent. Some enemies need more than 1 hit to destroy them. If the enemy is not destroyed, then it can try and hit Sonic. And this is where it comes in. Right. Roll 1 die and add it to its fighting score. If the result is more than 10, then the enemy has hit Sonic. Ouch. So Grounder would need 11, which means a score of 5 or 6, right? Ooh, that's rough. So if it's like a super powerful enemy that's got a 10 fighting score, then it's guaranteed to hit him every time. Yikes. Okay. So Grounder needs 11 or more to hit me. We haven't found a good die combination yet. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try Sonic Die and Sonic Cup. Are we? Yeah, let's try this. Okay. We have Sonic Die and Sonic Cup. We need a 3 or more. Yes. Hey, we got a 5. Alright, so we've hit Grounder once. He has 1 more hit to destroy him. And this gave us the lowest score last time, so I'm going to put Tails Die and Tails Cup. So hoping for another low score. So if it's not a 5 or 6, then we're good. Combat systems get chunky. Yeah, but I do think for me it's simpler. Let me know if this is too loud, by the way. They're shaking. Okay, so not a 5 or a 6, please. Oh, are you kidding me? Fucking sick. Where were you earlier when I needed you? Okay. Well, that means we've lost another life, I think. Let's just check that says. Sonic loses the fight and loses a life. Well, so it doesn't say if Sonic gets hit, right? So I lose a life, but I can still win the fight, I think. Okay. This isn't going great today. Lost 2 lives already. Okay. Need a 3 or more. Actually, if this one hits it, then we should be good, right? Should be good. Oh, that says clunky, not chunky. 5. Okay, cool. Well, Grounder's dead, so that's a nice time for the rest of us. Good. Right. Here we go. If Sonic wins, turn to 1, 2, 8. Good job, Sonic. The demolished body of the Grounder lies at Sonic's paws. The Grounder's spinning nose is still going round, but slowing gradually. Nicely done, says Catcher. Cheers, replies Sonic. What should they do now? They still have the cliff face to climb. Sonic can try either to jump up, or he can ask Catcher to climb it. Turn to 1, 3, 8. Now let's see what you said in the poll. Okay, so the next option, the next most popular option with 2 votes is Spider Badnik climbs, which I think is a sensible idea. Nobody said Sonic climbs up alone, so I'm going to save you the hassle of voting again. We're going to just get the Spider to climb. So we can ask Catcher to climb it. 1, 3, 8. 1, 3, 8. Okay. It looks like if Sonic tries to jump up, or maybe it says if he fails, then it comes to here. Anyway, there is no alternative but to get Catcher to do the job. He fires a line up to the top of the cliff face and scrambles up. Once there, he secures the line to a rock, then leans over and shouts to Sonic to climb up. Sonic tests the line and begins to climb. In a few moments, Sonic joins Catcher at the top of the cliff. Turn to 47. Okay. 47. So really all we got out of staying at the bottom was character development and losing a life. Dang it. Okay. Thanks, says Sonic, pulling the remains of Catcher's line off his spines. No problem, replies Catcher. This big obstacle has been removed. Now they can clearly see the emerald way off in the distance. Turn to 268. Score 268. So ideally we will get some rings and then meet Cool Neck Nick. And get the emeralds. Oops. Okay, here we go. The two friends talk as they walk towards the emerald. They can see a haze around where it is placed. The closer they get, the clearer it becomes that the haze is a swarm of wisps. Oh no! They look pretty vicious and dangerous too. Vicious and dangerous, you say? What should the adventurers do? They could attack straight away, turn to 297. Alternatively, Sonic could use his quick wits to come up with another, more subtle plan. Turn to 157. I guess we'll have to roll on that then. Okay. Wisps. I don't know if they put an H in it in the game. I mean in the, like, manual. We'll have a look in a moment. Swarm of wisps appears. Attack straight away, or use quick hits. Other choice. Okay, start poll. The poll is up. Please help me choose. I'm going to get the Sonic the Hedgehog manual. Oh. Okay. Let's put that somewhere safe. What's happening to Tails? I don't actually know. Hi Kaka, by the way. Kaka la cola. Wait, I call you Cola. Welcome Cola. Maybe he gets hit emotionally. I mean, I don't want to be uncharitable, but I'm not sure that Sonic has that much emotional intelligence. That many emotions. Welcome on in. Use 2 and take highest or lowest. Ooh. Ooh. That would be quite a cool system. I feel like maybe they wouldn't trust children with a system that complicated. I don't know. Perhaps that is why... Oh, I didn't put the poll up here. Okay. Doesn't have that long to go, surely. Right, what's happening? So Tails is now a badnik, but it's the original game. Is now a badnik, but I'm not sure what he's doing. Like, I guess he's just hanging out in the Emerald Hill zone, just sort of biting stuff, waiting for a rabbit or something to come by so he can kill the rabbit. So I don't think Wisps has an eye in... Ah, here we go, right. Okay, we have all these different zones. We've got Robotnik. And at the end of every zone, Dr. Robotnik attacks in a fantastic robot machine. Defeat him and free some of your friends from their prison egg. Okay, we've got Emerald Hill Zone. Well, we know all about these ones. Then we've got... Oh, we've got both here. So we've got Chemical Plant Zone. Oh, no, okay. Oh, it does have an H. Okay. So, Wisp. Yeah. And then we see this little drawing here. Bob. Hey there, are you playing Sonic 2? Kind of, but mostly no. We're reading through this Choose Your Own Adventure game book, which features Sonic and Tails. Robotnik has created this gun which turns good things into bad things and bad things into good things. So he has shot Tails with it. Oh no. And now Tails is a baddie, and we have to try and free him from his badnik version. European Mega Drive game. A vertical layout. Oh, okay. This is European, I think. Yeah, I mean it does say printed in Japan, but yeah. So do you mean this like a landscape format? But anyway, yeah. There's all sorts of good information in here, although the pictures are not particularly high res. Whole overlay. Thank you. Yeah, we did a quiz one time on stream of like, name this badnik, and then yeah, you get a point if you got it right. Maybe we should do that again. That was kind of fun. Anyway, oh look, it's a clucker. We had to defeat one of these already in the book. Let's pop this away for safety. Safekeep. I do have a Mega Drive here, but I can't quite get it hooked up to work properly with my my stream setup and my Elgato game capture card. So I'm gonna keep trying on that. But yeah, here's the original game, which I think is better than the book, if I'm being controversial about it. I actually missed the result of the poll. Let's see. Use quick wits for other option. Okay. We're all in agreement as well for that. Unanimous. We'll try and get some good result with our quick wits today. Use quick wits to try to come up with another more subtle plan. 157. I hope this works actually, because I don't really have any lives to waste on this. Okay. Oh, we don't have to roll against it. Okay, good. Sonic manages to think of a great idea using his quick wits. The wisps are just like mechanical wasps, so they should be handled the same way. Sonic trots over to a tree with a strange shaped branch, just like a tennis racket. He breaks it off and tests it, swishing it round his head. What are you doing? Asks Catcher. Making a wisp whacker, of course, replies Sonic. But they'll just fly straight through the hole, won't they? Asks Catcher. Sure, but that's part of the plan, answers Sonic. Sonic explains his plan. Catcher has to spin a web to make the strings of the racket. Then they can attack the wisps and bat them down like blue bottles. Turn to 9. And here we have a picture of the lovely teamwork between the two friends. So Catcher is actually a grabber who's been hit by the beam and turned good. So he caught Sonic to save him from something, and now they're friends. That's nice, isn't it? In the chemical plant zone. So he's a kind of weird spider creature, which I'm not entirely in favour of, but he doesn't look too spidery, so I guess that's okay. Okay. The plan works beautifully. The wisps are swatted in no time at all. The emerald is just sitting there waiting to be nabbed. Sonic throws the wisp whacker down and runs to grab the emerald. Catcher is busy too. He never misses a chance to have a quick snack. Ah, creature after my heart. Maybe Catcher's not so bad. Once Catcher has finished his noshing, turn to 173. Did we grab it? No, we just run to grab it. 173. Okay. What? Oh, what? This keeps happening, right? So 9. So this makes no mention of a star post. We're running towards the emerald. It doesn't say you have the emerald now, it just says we're running towards it. Mixer, welcome on in. You're at work. Oh, that's great. I hope you enjoy your work and work. Yeah. We're going through Sonic the Zone Zapper. It's somehow jank for a book, and doesn't really make sense. Here is a case in point. So yeah, makes no mention of a star post. And then we get to 173. It says, Sonic and Catcher arrive at the star post complete with the emerald. So apparently, we already picked up the emerald, and that's fine. So we'll add that to our list of stuff. Chaos. Emerald from Aquatic Ruin. I was going to keep track of all the rings and where I got them and stuff, I think that's what I was going to do here, but I didn't bother with that. I just made this messy thing up here instead. So we've got this Aquatic Ruin. We also want the Sky Poon because it sounds funny. And we've got Sonic Sneaker Boosters, which are apparently from the Emerald Hill zone, but I don't know. I've lost track of where we've been and where we haven't been. So, Crash, welcome in as well. Yeah, this is exactly that, a choose your own adventure book. And when we have a choice, I poll chat to see what we want to do. So they have decided to not get me some rings yet, which still haven't quite forgiven them for, but that's fine. It's fine. We have lost 2 lives today already. The Zone Zapper sound, it does sound like a light gun game. We used to have Zap Zone. I don't know. I'm not sure where you're from, Cola, but yeah, we had the Zap Zone in the UK. I think it's now defunct, but that was a laser game, laser tag, or is it laser tag? Well, whatever. Also, when I went to Bangalore, they had they had lots of ladies' nights. I think, well, or like things where women get in for free, and possibly have free drinks for a bit as well, which seemed very irresponsible but brilliant. And one of them had laser tag on the next floor up, so we had a bunch of cocktails and went and played laser tag. It was great. Live on the edge. I try to live slightly back from the edge so I can see over the edge if I want to, maybe using a mirror, but far enough away to be safe from landslides. You're in Bangladesh? Oh, okay, cool. I haven't been there, but we have a lot of Bangladeshi restaurants in Bedford and they are delicious. So, never seen this before. Oh yeah. We also checked some spelling in the game manual itself, and the book did have the spelling correct, so I stood corrected. Still in pretty much like new condition, which is quite surprising. So I'm not very careful with my belongings, but that seems to have lasted a long time, so that's good. Okay, Sonic and Catcher arrive at the heretofore unmentioned star post, complete with the emerald. Sure enough, Cool Knack-Nick is... wait, I missed a page out. Okay, here we go. Waiting for them, drumming his fingers on the post. I don't remember Cool Knack-Nick's voice either. It was a cool voice, maybe like a cool, smooth jazz kind of voice. What took you? He yawns. We've been a little busy, replies Catcher, trying to dislodge an irritating bit of wisp from between his teeth. We've got the emerald. How about the special device? Asks Sonic. Not so fast, old mate. Answers Cool Knick-Knack. First, the 5 rings. Have Sonic and Catcher got 5 rings to give Cool Knack-Knack? Well, chat, what do you think? If they have, then turn to 222. If they haven't got any, turn to 277. Looks like we're going to 277. I can't remember what you made us do last time, actually. Let's see, 277. Okay. No rings, so you get another riddle, answers Cool Knack-Knack. Oh, great. My favourite, replies Sonic. Lying. I feel like they didn't really need to put that in, replies Sonic, with heavy sarcasm, which was clearly implied by what he said. Whatever. Here it is then. When is a door not a door? When it's closed or when it's ajar? Asks Cool Knick-Knack. What will Sonic reply? Closed or ajar? I think this is exactly the same as the last time. I think the answer was ajar. Which I just feel like this. It's not easy to write a choose your own adventure book where they ask you a riddle and they have to give a bunch of answers. Like, riddles are best when you have no idea what the answer would be, right? Anyway, whatever. We're not even gonna poll this. I'm gonna go with a jar. I think we said this last time as well, and it was good. So 31. I'm sure we came here last time. Okay. A jar, answers Sonic. Correct. Suppose I'd better give you the sky poon. Cool Knack-Knack replies. He hands over a strange-looking spear-like weapon sitting inside a mechanical case. How do you use it? Asks Sonic. Ah, that'll cost you, replies Cool Knack-Knack. Cost me what? Says Sonic. It ends up costing Sonic his power sneakers. Ah, but at least now he knows how the Skypoon works. Remember to delete the power sneakers from Sonic's stuff. Okay. So, I guess that answers why he doesn't use these all the time. Power sneakers. No longer. But you have Skypoon right, got Skypoon. Okay, now we go to 197 to see where our adventure takes us next. 197. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you at the end of the Emerald Hill Zone. That's as long as you get the emerald into the machine, sneers Cool Knick-Knack. We'll be there, count on it, replies Sonic. Cool Knack-Knack disappears in his normal way, and the two heroes are left alone. There is only one thing for it. Head for the end of the zone and face Robotnik once again. Now turn to 241. 241. No sooner have they arrived at the end of the zone than they see Robotnik they see Robotnik skimming around in his flying machine. The two friends crouch beside a rock and watch as the craft gets closer. What should they do next? Fire the Skypoon at the flying machine, or read the Skypoon's instructions first. Sorry, there was something on the wall, but it's a fly, not a spider, so that's fine. Acceptable. Right. Alright. We're polling this. Poll time. Just make the poll. Oops. Alright, poll is up. Are we reading the instructions? Like, well, I mean, that's sensible, right? But it did sound like Cool Nick just explained it to Sonic so that he would understand, without needing any additional information. But alright. So here, Tails is lying on the ground with his ankle in a bad way. There we go. He's holding onto it in an ouchy kind of a way. That's a really bad hand. That's fine. Okay. I think he might have like broken his ankle, maybe, in this scene. He's got a little fuzzy belly. I don't know what I'm going to do with these drawings afterwards. I can either kind of copy them onto something better so I can colour them in or whatever. Oh god, he looks like a horse. Or I can just keep them on here, I don't know. I kind of wanted it to look like the end credits of Sonic 2, which is why I was kind of going for monochrome this time, rather than the phone drawings I did last time. But yeah, we'll have to see. Now these are waves of reversing energy. And Sonic's just trying to decide whether to help or not. I should have really brought an eraser so I could get rid of the stuff that doesn't work. We are going to read the instructions first. Very sensible. I'm impressed with chat. Unless reading the instructions gives Robotnik the time to come and murder us. Who knows? Let's see. Read Skypoon instructions. Turn to 116. 116. Oop, there. Okay. The instructions state that you must hold on to the handle on the Skypoon, then fire it at the target. I mean, that seems reasonably obvious. Sonic grabs hold of the handle and waits for the flying machine to get within range. Sonic will have to use his quick wits to make sure that he hits the flying machine. He must score 6 or better. If he does, then turn to 169. If he fails, turn to 33. Okay. Our best combination so far has been Sonic Die and Sonic Cup. So we're going to go back to that. Blue Die and Blue Cup. So I still have some ginger beer left. Right. Please excuse me. Pizza! Hello, hello. Ginger. Excuse me. Surprised and a little sad. Skypoon. Yeah, I would have, you'd have thought that if Skypoon is canon, it would appear in every Sonic game since then. But alas, maybe their popularity will spread. Maybe this game book will become incredibly popular. First published in 1994, but oh man, that was 30 years ago? No. Yeah, 30 years ago. Jesus. Well, that makes me feel old. Yeah, I would have been 9? No. Well, 8 or 9. I can't. Oh yeah, 8. I'd have been 8. Welcome on in, Pizza. How you doing? Sweetza. Okay, we are rolling against Quick Wits. Oh fuck, which is a 2. We need a 6 or more? Yeah, we need a 4 or more. Well, must score 6 or better, so yeah, we need a 4. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was definitely in Sonic Mania sort of time. When was it 91 or 92 first Sonic was released. Hello, Cliff. Hi, buddy. This is good. I promised cat interruptions, so... Cat not visible to camera. Okay. You need a 4 or more. It's a 5! Good job, Sonic Die. Right. You can come play again. Until you betray us. Sudden but inevitable betrayal of the die. Bound to happen. Okay. Where did we get to? Right. Must score 6 or better. If he does, then turn to 169. 169. Nice. Here we go. Ooh, we got another illustration. Oh yeah, I could have put a little pod over his head. But anyway. He looks really funny. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. There's like that kind of quintessential alien look somehow. Anyway, here's Robotnik. There's this little gun. Oh, it does kind of look like an oil can in this as well. But it's got a kind of cool surround to it. Anyway, this I guess is the Skypoon piercing the side of the machine, this flying machine. And Sonic holding on to the end of the rope. I mean, it doesn't seem like a particularly complicated weapon. Sophisticated. Okay, anyway, here we go. 20-some-year-olds having babies, and then I see their birthdays are after 2000. Yeah, I know, it kept hitting home when people would put up memes like, some people are legal drinking age now, and they were born after Toy Story came out. And I'm like, what? How is that possible? And I remember I'm like late 30s now. And never mind. The picture makes me want to call it. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd sort of scan it in at some point. Oh, this picture. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me want to redraw Robotnik and then maybe colour it in. Who knows? Okay, here we go. The Skypoon's arrowhead hits the flying machine and embeds itself into the metalwork. Sonic is catapulted up at the end of the rope. He holds onto the handle for all he's worth. Now turn to 196. From 169 to 196. This pleases me. 196. Here we go. Sonic releases his grip on the Skypoon's handle and scrambles up the side of the flying machine. Once again, he can see the evil face of Robotnik sneering at him through the glass. Robotnik is not pleased that Sonic has managed to attack him successfully again. With a broad grin on his face, Sonic drops the emerald into the machinery. This time, the orangey glow of the beam turns to an orangey red. This is really beginning to work. With the quickest of thumbs up signs to Robotnik, Sonic leaps off the flying machine. In order to land without hurting himself, he will need to use his agility skill. Sonic needs to score at least 5. If he is successful, turn to 126. If he fails, then turn to 264. Well, our agility score is 4, as you can see up here. So, whatever we roll, we're going to get higher than a 5, because that's maths. So, we can just turn immediately to 126 without peaking the mic by rolling the die again. Hooray! 126. Oh, right. Sonic lands perfectly. With a little spin to adjust his fall, he manages to hit the ground with 2 paws. Catcher claps in admiration. Sonic bows to him, very pleased with his performance. Turn to 134. 134. 134. Oh. Here we go. Now that the second emerald has been dropped into the machinery, Sonic and Catcher can head for the Emerald Hill Zone for the final task. Turn to 112. Okay, 112. Oop. 112. So 112 is Emerald Hill. So we've done this and this. I think we've done stuff with everything that we've got so far. That's good. 112. Here we go. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, I did watch that. Is that with Clucker and Grounder as the like sidekicks to Robotnik? And one go ha 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 ha. And Sonic ate a lot of chili dogs. I think I watched quite a few of them as a kid. I can't remember how. I can't remember if it was on TV or if we had a VHS or something. But anyway, yes, I did see. On our way home, and I left the charger at the hotel. No, damn it. Okay, all right. Bye pizza, and I hope your phone remains full of charge. Are you gonna get it? Anyway, get it back from the hotel or what have you. Take care. Okay. Sonic and Catcher arrive in the Emerald Hill Zone, the last place to search in their quest. I know this zone like the back of my paw, boasts Sonic. Never been here, replies Catcher. Bit green for my taste. I like metal and pipes. Bet you do. That'll do, answers Sonic. You choose which way we'll go, since you know best, says Catcher. I reckon we've got 3 options here. We can either try to find the secret room, there's probably a few rings in there. Turn to 252. We could head for the bridge. You won't like that, it goes across some water. Turn to 228. It's these prolonged sections where my accent really shows its cracks. Or we could try the top level of the zone. We should be able to see the emerald from there if it's in the open. Turn to 166. Of course, we're going to poll this. So we've got a secret room with some rings, a bridge, or top level of the zone for good views. Hello, Cliffy. What you gonna do, Bubba? What you doing? Hi, puppy. What are you doing? What you doing? You gonna come up and say hello? No, I'm gonna sniff everything and break things probably. Hey, puppy. Come here. Come here. That's it. You come here. Then you can come on here. See? Okay, we just come up here. That's fine. Here's a tail. This belongs to a cat. His name is Cliff. Oh, he's coming onto my lap. Here we go. Say hello. Yeah, I don't think he likes that actually. You can curl up on my lap if you want to. Here you go. Here are the cat interruptions as promised. What were we doing? Oh, we're making a poll. Okay. Ugh. Your hair got in my mouth. That's gross. Okay. I should wait until I've made the poll really, shall I? At Emerald Hill. So I feel like we're kind of working backwards a bit here because Emerald Hill Zone kind of should have been first. We did start off there actually, and then we went to Wing Fortress somehow. Well, via Sky Chase. Oh, Cliff. You're okay. Sorry if you can hear. Oh my goodness. he's found a way to make a QR code. I don't even know. I didn't know that could even happen. You are a mysterious cat. Okay. Find a secret room with rings. Or was it cross the bridge? Or get high up. Ooh. Start the poll. Well, okay. I was giving 2 minutes so that we could have some cat times, but he's left now. Maybe we can do the next drawing. Maybe I can scan it into the computer later. Where's the pencil? Here. We draw Sonic throwing the Skypoon at Robotnik's flying machine. So we'll have. We're just getting some rough shapes in for now. This is Robotnik's flying machine. So we'll have. I don't think he'd noticed us before this happened. So he'll be sort of heading off in this general direction. His little whiskers here. Maybe he's whistling. Whistling a happy little tune. He's got his little gun under here as well. And this is Sonic down here. This kind of looks roughly the same as the first picture, to be fair. We'll be in like a braced position so we can throw well. Maybe he's already thrown it. I don't know. Yeah, let's say he's already thrown it. This is going to be the it's a harpoon, but it goes into the sea. I've only just got that.
Hey, streamer, get good.
I do need to get good. I've done so many streams of this, I've only just realised that that's what the point of it was. Oh, I feel so stupid. Hey Ed Mealhorse, how you doing? Just having a moment. Hope you're well. We have decided to find the secret room, to find the rings, to try to make up for your previous time of hurting me by not giving me rings, I assume. You know, stuff about barcodes. I went to a talk once about QR codes. Well, I didn't attend specifically for the barcode, QR code chat. But it's essentially like binary, right? Basically. Cat activity was seen. Yes. Yeah, QR codes give a whole range more options, though, I believe. Right, here we go. What were we doing? Oh yeah. So we've got 3 options, and you have wisely chosen to find the secret room. Turn to 252. I assume it's not as simple as try to find secret room. There it is, 252. That would be nice, I guess, maybe? 252, here we go. In order to get to the secret room, Sonic and Catcher need to leap onto a moving block, which should carry them over to the room. Sonic will have to use his agility skill. Catcher is a bit of a problem. Sonic will have to carry him on his back. What? Because of this, reduce Sonic's agility by 2. So it starts off at 4, we're going to reduce it down to 2, but you will still need to score 5. If Sonic and Catcher make it turn to 92. Why can't the fucking spider get hold of it with his web? What's the point of being a spider if you can't shoot webs out of your butt? At everything. If they fail in their attempt to ride the block, then turn to 180. Right, okay. So we need 3 or more to do this jump. I mean, I'm not gonna I was going to jinx it, but I won't. Hey James, welcome on in. You're of the 1D Varco generation. Yes. I started off as a 1D gal and now I'm a 2D. Yeah, 2D gal. Imagine when you've got 3D barcodes, that's going to be insane. Does Sonic get pregnant in this one? Well, we have yet to find that out, but he has just shot his weapon into Robotnik's flying egg machine, so maybe? I don't know if that gets Sonic pregnant, but it might get Robotnik's machine pregnant. Or Robotnik, who knows. Already here, 3D. What? Use colour as well. That doesn't seem... That's not right. That boy, right. Right. Yes, we need a 3 or more because our agility is reduced by 2. And then we need a 5. Oh yeah, reduced by 2 because we've got a little friend on our back. So here we go. Trying not to make it too noisy on the mic. Okay, we've got Sonic Die and Sonic Cup. Will it fail us? It will fail us. This is its first time failing us. Well, I'm going to have to decide what to do about that.
How are they not impaled on Sonic's spikes?
Oh yeah, that's a very good point. Tracker, hello. Sonic shot his Skypoon weapon at Robotnik. He did. Yeah, so we've failed this roll, and as such we will have to pay the consequences. Wait, yeah, take the consequences, whatever. Go to 180. 180. Okay, here we go. Oh look, it's given it away, but look. Oh. Catcher's tongue is in kind of an unfortunate position relative to Sonic's butt. Sonic does look a little worried. I don't know if that's worry or ecstasy. I don't know. But yeah, there's a possible amount of licking going on here. Anyway, we'll maybe skip over that a bit. Catcher climbs onto Sonic's back, somehow not being impaled by his spikes, but I guess he's kind of a mechanical spider, so maybe that's why. The weight is tremendous. With all that metal, it's not surprising. Sonic attempts the leap, but just falls flat on his face with the crushing weight of the spider on top of him. After disentangling themselves, and particularly disentangling Catcher's tongue from Sonic's undercarriage, they realise that it's impossible to go this way. Which way will they go? They can either head for the bridge, turn to 228, or they can go to the upper level of the zone. Now let's see if you had a second choice in this matter in the previous poll. View results. So next, actually, I don't like that option, so I'm going to poll it again. New poll. And I can do that because it's my stream. He failed to get rings. Okay, we can either cross the bridge or you can get high up for views. Start the poll and pop the poll up on the screen. Yeah, I was thinking about some sock puppet theatre because I have added a couple of elements to it, and in fact there is a new YouTube video. Do I have a YouTube command? Let's see. Oh god. Yeah, I do. Cool. I hope that's still the right link. Let's see. Be embarrassing if it's not. It is. Okay, great. Yeah, I got a new video up on there. Which I made just to kind of test the new bits and bobs. If you fancy going and having a look, then please do. May not make a huge amount of sense if you are not familiar with UK politics at all, but well, you kind of just need to know who Boris Johnson is and who Nadine Dorries is. She's the MP for Central Bedfordshire, and I don't like her, but she likes Boris Johnson very much, so that's shouldn't Sonic like ask Gondor for help? Gondor. I feel like that's a Tolkien thing. I may need to look up what Gondor is. Gondor. If in doubt, always. The one wiki to rule them all. Okay. Most prominent kingdom of men in Middle Earth, bordered by Rohan to the north, Harad to the south, the Cape of Undrust, and the sea to the oh, well, whatever. Gondor, yeah, I mean, why would the kingdom of men help out a lowly hedgehog though? Right, we're going high up to get some good old views. That's good. I like this option. All the eagles. Or just ask the eagles for everything. I need to get somewhere. Okay, call the eagles. And they'll help us, probably. Heading for the bridge, or they can go to the upper level of the zone. Turn to 166. Let's do that. Seems like a great idea. Then we might be able to spot the Chaos Emerald. Here we go. They head for a clump of coconut trees. Pretty soon they can see a buzzer hovering around the first tree. It looks mean and ready for action. Yum, food, says Catcher. Sonic stares at him in disgust, wondering if he's always like this. Should Sonic leave the buzzer to Catcher, turn to 191, or should he handle the buzzer himself, turn to 187? Okay. Let's poll this, of course. Right, I'm gonna give you the option. Will we let Catcher have a nice tasty meal of buzzer, big wasp thingy that shoots flashing balls from his tail, or Will Sonic be a big brave boy and fight him? I say big brave boy. I feel like it's a bit silly to go fight him, but I don't get to make the decisions around here unless it's a tie, in which case I do. But the likelihood is I don't get to make the choices. So, what does a harpoon look like? It's just a big, like, it's got a really mean. Oh, it's a bit more than I wanted it to be. It's got a really like exaggerated thing on it though, right? I don't know if you can see this at all. And I guess it has like a rope on it. Is it? Maybe he's holding with his other hand. This is spike number 1. Okay. I think I maybe put too much detail in this to start with. So he's whistling a little tune as he goes along. There we go, whistling a little tune. Okay, catcher can eat it. Well, I think that's very generous and the good and right thing to do. So we're going to go let catcher have his little meal. It's a Lord of the Rings reference. Yeah, sorry. It kind of triggered this thing in my head of Tolkien, Lord of the Rings stuff, but I couldn't. I read it a long time ago, and I have seen the films, but again, a long time ago, and they are dislodged from my mind mostly. Okay, should Sonic leave the buzzer to catch a turn to 191? That's what we're doing. 191. Catcher scuttles forward to deal with the buzzer. In no time, he manages to have it ensnared in one of his webs. Sonic cannot bear to watch what will happen next. Instead, he takes a sudden interest in trees and has a look at the coconuts hanging from them. Not looking is one thing, but he can still hear the crunching. This is a bit grim. After Catcher's light meal, turn to 3. I wonder if that's a pun because it shoots light thingies out of his tail. Or stinger. Turn to 3. Okay, here we go. Having dealt with the buzzer, Sonic and Catcher grab the 5 rings nearby. Ooh, remember to add these to Sonic's stuff. I absolutely will. Okay, we've got 5 rings again. Rings, guys, we've got rings. Beautiful, beautiful rings. Okay, good. Ahead is one of the ultimate challenges of the zone. A checkered ribbon bridge. Ooh, with the loopy-de-loops in, I guess. Will Sonic have a go at it and grab the 10 rings along it? If you think that Sonic can't resist the challenge, then turn to 104. If you think that Sonic should not bother, you can drop down a level and head for the bridge. Turn to 228. But we went all of this distance up to try and spot the Chaos Emerald, and there's been no mention of any sort of looking around, or even an attempt to look around. So I'm a bit disappointed in our characters, frankly. Right, here we go. give you just 1 minute for this, so be quick to get your votes in, make your voices heard. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'd do. So I'm a whore for rings. There you go. Make of that what you will. Sonic is easily distracted. I think he has attention deficit disorder, maybe. Or it's just, no. Basically like a child, isn't he? But maybe it's because his brain works so fast. It's like, no, that's definitely not the case. Based on what we know of Sonic. If anything, his brain works more slowly than his body. Maybe like on average he's a normal speed. Have a go. Absolutely have a go. Good, good. I'm glad. Here we go. Right. A checkered ribbon bridge. If you think that Sonic can't resist the challenge, then turn to 104. I'm hoping this is going to go against our speed, because that's really what you need for those ribbon bridges. And we've got a good score for that, so let's hope. 104. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sonic will have to use his speed to manage this feat. He really needs to boost up to make it. Using his speed and adding the die roll, he will need to score 7 or more. If he makes it, then turn to 234. If he fails, turn to 295. Now, Sonic Die and Sonic Cup failed us last time, so... But Tails Die and Tails Cup, I think it tried its hardest, really. So maybe we should give that another try. Got something in my throat. Coolness and good looks. Yeah, it was a really dumb... I feel like it's quite a dumb system. I don't think good looks came into it at all in the last book. Maybe not coolness either, but I did get a boost to my coolness score because I did a really cool spin. So, yeah, okay, speed, we need a 7 or more, so we need 2 or more on the old die. Gotta head out. Oh, thanks for being here. Thank you very much, and apologies for not getting the Gondor reference. Next time, I will. Have a good day, night. Yeah, I'm gonna really try to zap the zones. Zap the zones sufficiently at the very least. But thank you. It was pretty cool, James. It was a pretty cool spin. He did just lots of spinning in the first book. Now he leaves that to the spider. Okay, here we go. 2 or more. You hear that, Tails? 2 or more. We got a 3! He gave us a 3 last time as well. Maybe he just really likes 3s. Okay, good. Good. Hopefully this means we get the rings. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. Whoa. Where are we going? Okay, here we go. 104. If he makes it, turn to 234. I will. 2, 3, 4. Ooh. The next page has a cool illustration, but we're not there yet. Or possibly we've missed it. Sonic grabs the 10 rings along the length of the bridge. Add these to Sonic's stuff. He may need them later. I'll just put a little 1 in front of that 5. He may need them later. Catcher gets across the bridge the hard way by crawling along the bottom of it. Together again, they trot on towards another clump of coconut trees. Oh no, this time there are 3 buzzers waiting for the 2 adventurers. What will Sonic and Catcher do? Should they attack the buzzers? If so, turn to 165. However, there is a chance that they could avoid the buzzers. If you would like to try, then turn to 26, which is apparently how you pronounce 26 now. Okay. Right. Poll time. Poll time. 3. Wait. There's attack. Or let's give you one minute again. 1 minute. Here we go. Grunty, hello. Well, thank you, and you have a great day as well. It must be 5:30 in the morning for you. I hope you have some nice coffee and a nice day at work. Happy Tuesday. A whole hamster! Work one in as well. Hi, hi, hi. Hamster is a recent member of the affiliate brigade, so welcome him on in. He's been doing a lot of racing games lately. Yes, good times for hamsters. And he has this really cool emote. No. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, affiliate brigade. That's what we are, I guess. Right. It was a tie. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I get to make the executive decision then, and I think we should avoid them. I suspect they have some rings near them, but I don't want to be greedy. I've got 15 rings now, and that's the most I've had in a long time, and I only have 1 life left. So try and avoid the buzzers. Try and turn to 26, I believe it's pronounced. Okay. Oh god. Sonic will need to jump over the buzzers using his superb agility. He will need to score 6 or better to do it. If he succeeds, then turn to 240. If he fails, turn to 55. 55. I don't know why my eyes are so bad. Okay. We need 6 or better against agility. Okay, so as long as we don't score a 1, then we're good. Then we're good. So we're going to come back to Tails. Tails, die cup combo. So he really likes a 3, and I feel like a 3 is good. It's not too greedy, but it's enough. So let's hope. First rule of affiliate brigade is no brigading. Yeah, no brigadiering. Brigadier, yeah, brigand. Don't be a brigand. Okay, we want 2 or more. Another 1. Another 1. No. Just do your thing. Do your thing, baby. 2 or more. Sorry, that actually was doing too bad things on the mic. Sorry. Look, another 3. What is it with you and 3s? Well, that's good though. Another 3. I'll pop them back in here. There we go. So, looks like we can avoid those nasty buzzers. Those dice rolls make me want a cocktail. Oh yeah. That would be great. And then I'll just pour a load of dice into a glass and hand it to you. Oops. If he succeeds, then turn to 240. We did succeed. 240. Here we go. Sonic and Catcher spot a wonderful loop packed with rings. They wander up to it. Sonic, admiring its shape and beauty, Catcher thinks it would be a great place to make a web. All of the hard work has been done. He would only have to spin the lines in between. Sonic and Catcher have 3 ways to handle this loop. Which will it be? Sonic can whiz around himself. Turn to 137. They could both try to climb up the loop and grab the rings. Turn to 152. The final choice would be to ask Catcher to grab the rings on his own. Turn to 36. Alright. It's time for a 3-way, guys. A 3-way decision. Right. Okay. Loop and rings. Let's decide. Loop and rings. So Sonic. Or let's give you 2 minutes and you can make a really well-informed decision. And now it makes sense why the box is so big for this poll. It's because it's built for 3. Because that seems to be the maximum, generally the maximum that this book gives you. DJ, hi. Sorry, it was really loud. Ow, my freaking ears. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I should... I don't know how to dampen the sound though. Maybe I should mute the mic when I'm doing it. That would probably be quite considerate. We'll do that. Yeah. I should probably warn earphones people before doing it as well. But yeah, it has been the best way of rolling a die so far. At first, the die used to just fall off the table all the time, go on the floor. And then people just had to trust me when I said, it's a 6, oh my god, again? What are the chances? And nobody trusted me, so I had to come up with an alternative solution. Have you tried rolling the dice? I did try it. It was not as effective as the die cup. Like your hair. Oh, thank you. It needs a bit of refreshing, but it still has some go in it. I just got some new dye, so hopefully it'll be a bit more spruced up next time. It's a nat 20. Fancy that on a 6 die. Oh. Yes. I know about those things. I've never played D&D or any RP role-playing type games. Alright, we are sending Catcher up alone. I think this is a good idea because Catcher is kind of the hero of the day. He can get anywhere, basically. Although we're only going to ask him to catch Catcher. We're only going to ask Catcher to grab the rings. It doesn't say he will. Turn to 36. 36. Maybe he'll like it though. He likes making webs and stuff, doesn't he? Fancy having a go at it? Sonic asks Catcher. Not really. I fancy it as a home though. Look at that shape. Ideal for a web, he replies. Go on, I don't think that I can manage it, continues Sonic. I'm not keen, repeats Catcher. Oh, okay. Sonic will have to use his good looks to convince Catcher. If Sonic succeeds, then turn to 202. If Sonic fails, turn to 98. It doesn't actually say what I need to roll. I don't know what to roll against. But Sonic's basically going to flirt his way into getting Catcher to get some rings for him. Which seems like a... Is it a honey trap when that happens? Anyway. Echlif, welcome. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Good to see you. You missed being deafened by a die roll, so good job. Well, I mean, since the book hasn't told us what to roll against, then I just feel like that's an automatic win. I'm gonna give myself a win here. I need a win. Just need a win, guys. Okay, we're gonna flirt with Catcher to get him to bring us some nice rings. Oh, look! Aww. He looks so happy. It's got some stars on the thing. That's invincibility. Oh, okay. Never mind. Catcher finally gives in and starts to climb up the side of the loop. In a few seconds, he gets to the top and swings down to grab the rings. There's a telly up here too, shouts Catcher. What sort of telly? Replies Sonic. One with loads of stars on it. It might be Star Trek, I suppose, answers Catcher. What should Sonic tell Catcher to do? Ignore the telly and get back down with the rings? Turn to 258? Or should he get Catcher to have a closer look at the telly, which is an invincibility telly, I believe. But yeah, here you go. Now it makes sense that it's got a little set of stars. Yeah. Well, it's quite a good way of them depicting the loop. He's like on this little curved path here. That's quite nice. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Right, poll time. New poll. Catcher and a Starry TV. Rings or close. Right, I will give you only 1 minute to decide. I like the music to this zone very much. The poll is up. Please take a look at your options and tell me what you would like me to do, what you would like us to do as a group. This is a group adventure with Sonic and Catcher at the very heart of the action. Doing good. Oh, good. Finished work. Oh no, dead brain. I understand. How are you doing? I'm okay, thank you. It's been a rough week for pet ownership, but things are getting there. So yeah. Yeah, the cats are good, so that's nice. I have not had any Morris dancing this weekend, but I have some more next weekend, and yeah, it's just been an overall quite nice time. In general. Examine TV more closely. Okay, I think this sounds nice. Maybe we'll get some invincibility powers. Right, here we go. have a closer look at the telly. Turn to 194, which is before 202. Solly, good job. What? What? This is another one of those weird follow-on things. Okay. Get Catcher to have a closer look at the telly. Turn to 194. Sonic and Catcher hop off the platform and onto a hill. From here, the view is spectacular. I'm not sure that's the right place. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Well, this does not follow on in the slightest from the previous section, but by this point I'm fairly used to that. We hop off the platform, which actually was a loop, and onto a hill. From here the view is spectacular. The Emerald Hill Zone looks great, even though Robotnik has been messing around with it. What's that over there? Says Catcher. What's what? Asks Sonic. That tunnel looks promising, don't you think? It certainly does. Now turn to 147. Did anyone proofread these? I don't think they knew what proofreading was. I don't even think... I think they didn't read any of it once they'd written it. It was very hurried, I believe. The tunnel looks very dark and dank. There is a weird glow to the walls, but at least Sonic and Catcher can see what they're doing. Who will go into the tunnel first? Should it be Catcher? Turn to 213. Or Sonic? Turn to 271. Right. Are we throwing Catcher under the bus or not? Let's just make sure that's the end of the thing. Yep, okay. Right. Right, we will give you 1 minute again. Your time starts now. Go, 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 go. Your options are whether Sonic goes first into the dank tunnel or whether Catcher goes first into the dank tunnel. It is, I grant you, a difficult decision, but I believe in you to make the correct one. Yes, I hope your dead brain wakes itself up a little bit in the meantime. Maybe chill out on the sofa, have a snack, watch something on TV, play some Celeste. That sometimes wakes my brain up. But if my brain is really, really tired, then that just goes quite bad. Yeah. That's what I tend to do. Mainly it's the snacks. I'm quite hungry, so I think that might be why I'm talking a lot about snacking. What are we doing? We are getting Sonic to go first. Okay. Right. I guess that is the polite thing to do, which would be out of character for Sonic, but we're going with Sonic first. We're going to 271. I guess Catcher did just go and give us rings, so that's nice. Actually, wait. He didn't give us the rings. He never gave us the rings. Well, everything seems to be in 5 in this game, so I'm just going to give myself another 5 rings. So, we now have 20 rings. Hooray! Here is my ring count here. We have 20 rings and only 1 life. Oh no. Gotta go first. Yeah. Oh, you're having pizza. Yum yum yum. Chat is trolling me. Chat has some of the decisions have been kind, but many of them have not. Okay. Oh gosh. And this was it, right? Sonic hears a rumbling, but he cannot work out what it is. Then it becomes obvious. Part of the ceiling is falling in. Sonic will have to use his quick wits. Sonic needs to score 7 or more to avoid being squished. Uh-oh. If Sonic fails, then turn to 64. If Sonic succeeds, turn to 155. So... quick wits. Yeah. Oh man. We have a score of 2 on quick wits. That's not ideal. And squishing is like immediate death, right? It's not, you don't even just lose your rings. Okay, if we fail, we're going to 64. Okay, Tails die will only roll a 3. So I think we've used Sonic Die and Sonic Cup. Sonic Die in Tails Cup, but I don't think we've used Tails Die in Sonic Cup. So we're going to do this. Sonic Die in Sonic Cup let us down, so we're going with a new combination. Grunty, yeah, rip Tails. Tails gonna die. Right, here we go. A little bit more quietly. Oh, sorry. Okay. So we need a 5 or more. Fuck. Oh, Tails. How could you? How could you? Okay. Let's see what this does to us. I don't think it's looking good. Right. If Sonic fails, he does turn to 64. Rut roll. 64. Oh shit. Sonic has been hit by the block. He must lose a life or all his rings. If he has any lives left, then he can grab the emerald. If this was Sonic's last life, then your adventure ends here. So this is his last life, but I have rings, so I luckily get to, well, my hard-earned rings are all gone now, but we have the Chaos Emerald, so that's good. Chaos Emerald. This is not Green Hill. Emerald Hill. Okay. And we've already got the Sonic Sneaker boosters. So I think we've done everything for this zone. I don't really know how we got the sneaker boosters without being here before, but maybe it's the Magna ladder. Maybe they got it the wrong way around, because I think we got the sneaker boosters in Chemical Plant. So maybe we have to call Naknik again. If Sonic is still okay, then turn to 226. It's kind of still okay. It's not doing great, to be honest. 226. Wait. 226, yes. 226. Okay. Here we go. Emerging from the tunnel, the two friends face their final task, to beat Robotnik. Sonic feels very confident, but first they have to find Cool Naknik. He always seems to turn up near the end of the zone, so they make their way there as quickly as they can. Now turn to 272. Like a bad penny, Cool Naknik shows up. He seems quite surprised that they have managed to fight their way through all the zones and are now on the verge of winning. Got my 5 rings, Cool Naknik says cockily. Have they got 5 rings to give Cool Naknik? No. If they have, then turn to 22. If they haven't, turn to 143. 143. There. No rings, no special weapon, taunts Cool Knack-Nick. What about a riddle then? Asks Catcher. I don't know, do you deserve the chance? Replies Cool Knack-Nick. Sure we do, says Sonic. Okay, here it is. If a red house is made of red bricks. We had. Okay, this one we definitely had the first time. This is exactly the same as the one we had before. Anyway, whatever. If a red house is made of red bricks and a blue house is made of red bricks painted blue, then what is a green house made of? Red bricks painted green or glass? Poses Cool Knack-Nick. What's a house? Asks Catcher. Don't be stupid, that's where someone lives, replies Sonic. Like a web, continues Catcher, still confused. I suppose so, says Sonic patiently. Who'd want to live in a green house anyway, mumbles Catcher. What's their answer? Red bricks painted green turn to 201, or glass turn to 79. Well, I know this one. So we're going to 79. Because I don't want you guys to screw me over. Screw. It is glass, of course. 79. It's, yeah, again, riddles don't really work in a choose your own adventure book. That's the right answer, says Cool Knack-Nick, pocketing the rings. No proofreading. Here are your sneaker boosters. Add them to Sonic's stuff. Wow, mega, replies Sonic. Guess we'll never meet again, but I could be wrong, says Cool Knack-Nick. Never was too soon for me, mutters Catcher. I don't think I got the voice of Cool Knack-Nick right. Now turn to 279. So, we already got the sneaker boosters. Where's my Magna ladder? I feel... well, at some point I'm going to look through and find the bit where Cool Knack-Nick would have given us the Magna ladder. Because, yeah, it all led to the wrong place. I do remember that. But anyway, whatever. That time has passed. Now turn to 279. Hooray. Going from 79 to 279. This pleases me. Okay. Sonic and Catcher are pleased to have dealt with Cool Knack-Nick, and now they must face the last challenge. They have arrived at the end of the zone, and they lie in wait for Robotnik to turn up. As predicted, he is soon there, the flying machine skimming along high in the clouds. What should the intrepid pair do now? Should they hide, turn to 43, or should Sonic put on the sneaker boosters, turn to 136? Okay. Right, here we go. Okay. Paul. Is flying about. Hide. Or put on the sneaker boosters. Right, we are gonna have only 1 minute to decide. It's a fast choice we have to make here. This is a big decision, maybe. Can you read that again, please? Sorry. When we did this the first time, I looked back just to make sure it was greenhouse, all one word. And it was. So that's why I chose glass. If it had said green space house, then I might have gone for the stupid red bricks painted green option. But yeah, that would have been a really dumb riddle. That would have been like one of those double bluff kind of riddles. Oops, I forgot to put the poll on screen. It was long before that, sorry. I need to pay more attention to chat, sorry. Gamers don't read. No, I don't read chat. I don't read anything, sorry. Selling books to gaming, yeah, it's... It could have really worked. Like, there are so many versions of this that could work. It just kind of misses the mark a bit. If you can remember what it was that I should have read out again, I can try and find it. I can try and go back and find it. So Sonic's going to put on the sneaker boosters, which I have a feeling we did before. 1, 3, 6. Yeah, so I think we went through this route last time because it didn't take us to the correct version of Cool Knack Nick. Okay. Too concerned with putting on the boosters, Sonic makes it obvious that he is around. Robotnik, taking no chances, flies off. What should Sonic do now? He can either wait in the hope that Robotnik will come back, turn to 179, or he can cut his losses and head for the Winged Fortress zone. But he will only be able to go there on his own. If you want Sonic to do this, then turn to 77. Ooh, we might have to leave our little catcher friend behind. Or I'm going to put Wing Fortress because that's what it's called in the game. I'll give you 2 minutes because this is a longer decision because you know, maybe Sonic and Catcher sort of talk it through a little bit, and also he'd probably want to say goodbye, like a nice goodbye to his friend. Yeah, so it's a slightly longer decision. Then I think once they get to Winged Fortress Zone, or the next thing happens, that might be the end of the stream because I'm hungry, as is probably indicated by my repeated mention of snacks. So that will be it for today. But before that, I would like to do a sock puppet theatre because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I got some new things to show you. So yes, I'm not finishing quite yet, Tracker, but if you need to head off, then farewell. Yeah, so once the next like major thing happens, or we move on to a new place in the book, then that will be it. I posted one on the YouTubes before mobile gaming was a thing. Oh, when I lost my rings. Oh man, that was when the block squashed me, right? It was like... So I was on 202 at one point. Tally up here 2. Then I go to 104. Let me try and find it for you. 147. Uh, 271. Making our way there gradually. 271. 64. Okay, I think this is the one. This is the page where it happened. Sonic has been hit by the block. He must lose a life or all his rings. If he has any lives left, then he can grab the emerald. If this was Sonic's last life, then your adventure ends here. If Sonic is still okay, then turn to 226. So I had 20 rings and only 1 life. So if I had chosen to lose a life, then that would have been game over. Cool. Good. And apologies for not checking the chat more frequently. Here we go. So we are... Oh, I missed what you said. View results. We are going to go alone to Wing Fortress. Ah, okay. Cool. Let's do that. So... 77. I think that will be it then. If this is going to be like a tearful goodbye. Oh. No, there's no... there's no goodbye, catcher. I love you. None of that. It's just straight to business. Is this Sonic's first visit to the Sky Chase Zone? I don't think it is. No, it's not. If it is, then turn to 129. If it is not, turn to 11. I do think we went this path last time. 11. How many visits to this zone has Sonic made? If he's been here twice, then turn to 117. I think we have. Twice or 3 times? I'm gonna say twice. I'm gonna go to 117. But it might not be. 117. Has Sonic trashed Clucker? Yes. If he has, then turn to 100. If he hasn't dealt with Clucker as yet... We've been to 100, turn to 183, but we... So I think maybe we should go to 230. Okay, so I'm going to write this down in case we've made the wrong decision. So from 11, we can go to 117. If or 230. If 3 or more. And then 117. If it is 117, then we would be going to 100. And if 230, which I think probably is what we need to do now. 230 has Sonic... Oh my god, this is so bad. So 117 has Sonic trashed Clucker. If he has, then turn to 100. Wait, oh no wait, it was 230, sorry. 230. Oh no, never mind, okay, my bad. This is an acceptable question. Has Sonic dealt with Clucker? Yes. If he has, then turn to 17. So we did that on our first visit. Turn to 17. Okay. So he doesn't actually bother saying goodbye to his friend who has helped him so many times in the last several pages. So 17. Okay, so I think I'm going to have a look through the book to make sure that I've gone the correct way and see where we missed the Magna ladder, because that clearly went amiss somewhere. So we'll start probably at page 17 next time. So we'll have a choice next time. Oh no, we won't. We'll have a die roll next time. Robotnik is tinkering with his machine. There we go. That's a little preview of what will happen next.